trapping.
Everybody staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know.
What's good, my beautiful fizzy fam? It's your girl, See Me, back on your screen. Hope everybody is doing good and feeling great in a great place, and all that good stuff with all that's going on today. And what's up to our day ones? If you are here rocking and rolling with us, y'all know we greatly appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much, and thank you for always coming back, checking on your fam bam over here, seeing what's up with us, y'all. Love you guys. Make sure you guys show yourselves up in the comments. Let us know that you guys are here, and because some of y'all may be popping back up with different names. I have no idea. If you're new to the channel, come on in and pull up a chair and join us, won't you? We do nothing but healthy, fun stuff over here. Cool. We keep it 1001, baby. One. Okay, that's right. And we love doing all things healthy, fun in every way as much as possible. Okay, and you don't have to agree to everything that we do, but that's just who we are. All right, we try to make sure we only tell y'all about things that we do. Okay, we not no nutritionists and no trainers, like workout trainers or whatever, and but we do all of that, okay, in our own way. Make sure that you all like, comment, and share and subscribe to the channel, okay? We greatly appreciate that. Your girl is back. Yes. Thank you guys for coming back again. And if you're here, and again, I just keep saying that because it'd be so long before I post again. I've been trying not to take so long. It's just like I gotta get content. I have moved into my place, y'all, so it's a lot going on. Yeah, guys. So back to share a delicious mukbang with you guys. But before I dive in, let me say my prayer. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this blessed food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body. I pray and actually be nourishing to my body and does not make me sick. And I pray for the less fortunate in Jesus Almighty. Y'all, I'm sorry if it's a little messy. I'm still trying to get myself together with everything and all this here mic stuff, because I want you guys to be able to hear me much better. I do have a mic on, and also, you guys, I have my amethyst on. I got my little amethyst. Y'all might not be able to see it that well, but my little purple amethyst, y'all know what that means. That's just whole peace and healing and spiritual cleansing, spiritual growth, and positive vibes and protective powers and clarity, y'all. That's all that's about, okay? Y'all already know if you're familiar with your different stones. And again, this is the amethyst, and I love it. It was given to me, and I'm happy because I love amethyst, okay? I love stones, okay? All right. So again, y'all, let me get back to this here mukbang, okay? So what your girls eat on, because I don't want this to get too cold. This is egusi soup. I shared that with you guys. It's not egusi soup, I'm sorry. It's some Amy soup that I bought from the store, organic Amy soup. And I did this before, except for I done did a little bit more to it, okay? Now, the African kind, the egusi soup, is delicious, and fufu and everything. I have nothing against them. But the girl came up with her own kind of thing I wanted to do as well. So the organic Southwestern Amy soup is what I am using from the store, but it's just that I tweaked it a little bit. And the Amy soup itself comes with like carrots and celery, organic carrots, celery, bell peppers, onions, corn, I think kidney beans. It has all of the vegetables in it, y'all, okay? And I added collards. I added some real cheese, which was just a little bit of this. It's Clancy cheese from Aldi, but it's made with real cheese. But anyway, I put that in there. And I would take that over the vegan plant-based cheese, because I feel like that's more processed. And this is supposed to be real cheese in this, okay? So however you want to look at that. Okay, and also y'all, it has potatoes. I added fish, catfish in here. Catfish and collards is the other two things that I added to this. Okay, and this is the fufu y'all got from the place. Now I'm just letting y'all know it was funny getting the fufu from them because they were looking at me like, well, what are you gonna eat that with? Because you know they used to people getting the goosey soup, you know, and fufu. And I was like, well, I made something myself, but not to knock y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying something myself, but I do like their fufu. You know what I'm saying? Theirs is good and everything, no problem. I just wanted to try something different, okay? In my own way. Now, I might try to figure out how to make me some fufu. That might be the next thing, okay? So I'm adding me some of this Crystal's hot sauce, y'all, okay? And I got the coldest water bottle on deck, my drink, y'all. I'm trying to get my link back so that you guys can go over there and purchase and use my code, my 10% off. But right now I don't have it, but I'm still displaying it because I will be doing that soon. I used to do that a lot, so trying to get back into that. So let me move that. Maybe y'all can see this a little bit better. Okay. I don't know, it seems so far away. But anywho, y'all, okay. Your girl didn't want it to be too hot when I dig my fingers in here. And that's what another reason why I have a spoon in case it stay too hot. Because I want it to be hot. You know, you don't want it to be cold or anything. I don't even want it really to be lukewarm, if at all possible. But anyhow, so let me jump into this because I have some stuff to talk with you guys about, to share with you guys. I had already said in the community post that I wanted to, you know, share this mukbang along with my story time of my close encounter. Okay, I don't really know how to word that, but let me go ahead and start eating a little bit, and then I'll talk about that along the way. And also want to talk with you guys about Fizzy Fit 10 Fitness. Okay, which is a workout challenge for the next 10 days. All right, but we'll see about that. Let me go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna see if this is too hot. Give me some of this fufu in. Okay, y'all. So, Ooh. Juiciness all over the place. That is what's up. I don't really need the spoon because it's slightly warm. Put a little extra twist on it, y'all. My own collards, potatoes, carrots, bell peppers, onions, pickles. Not pickles. I'm thinking about a sub now because I just had tuna sub the other day, y'all, with all that on it. So, corn, kidney beans, catfish. Let's not forget the catfish, y'all. I have my candle, y'all, on deck. Y'all, the story time. I can't stop eating this. It's gonna be hard to talk. Cause I'm gonna be trying to slurp, boy. Y'all, I'm struggling to talk. Okay. It's not gonna take long to tell you the story anyway. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk about it in a little minute. But before I moved here at the other address, we had a bad storm one day, and well, it was a storm coming. Okay, it wasn't too bad, but anyway, there was a storm coming, and I had, I decided I need to get out as soon as possible to start getting things that we need, you know, emergency stuff. And usually I'll do stuff on the day of it. Like if I hear about the storm coming, then I go ahead. And most of the time that's what I do. Sometimes it's times where I procrastinated and took too long because I'm really not a procrastinator like that. But anywho, I finally had gotten out, and I you know, kind of waited a little late, and it was still okay timing for a little minute. It wasn't nothing happening yet. So I went ahead and I headed out, and you know, I just be praying, you know, God, just like let it hold out for a minute, and let me just get stuff done. I know I had left a little late, and it was okay. It was, the skies was kind of still kind of clear, you know. It's kind of still overcast, but it was bright, you know, it was still kind of bright. So I went ahead and I started doing things, you know, doing my shopping and everything, trying to get everything wherever. I was running from place to place trying to find ice, get ice, you know, and try to just get there. You know how sometimes you just can't get everything at one spot, at one store. So I end up running around. It took a little minute. I was getting a little frustrated, but I was okay. And I just kept pushing myself to go ahead and try to get through and just get everything as much as possible. I'm the type of person, I like to try to get everything. That's just me. I'm out there doing all of this. You know, I got a lot of stuff, and I was like, okay, I did pretty good. You know, I had coolers, and I had ice finally and everything, and whatever else we needed. Of course, we had batteries and candles and just all kind of stuff. So I got back home with all these things, you know, all this stuff, and I had even bought a big cooler and everything. It's right next to me, but it's this right here. You guys can see some of it. So I bought that. So I was like out doing it, you know, doing it, everything I could, you know, get everything I could possibly get. And then got back home, you know, put everything in the house. It was all good. Like, okay, then, you know, everything, you know, I did good. I made it back before it got real bad or anything like that. Y'all, why I had to step back out and go up to Kroger's. I think actually I take that back about I decided to run up to that Kroger's that was not far from us, because I was in another area. I wasn't close by the Kroger's that was close to us. It was another Kroger's, you know, in another area that I was at. So I kept saying, Dad, should I go up there? Should I go up there to that Kroger's? And I really want to be done because I was just tired. I hadn't had it, y'all. So I went ahead and I just took the chance, and I said, well, you know what, I'm going to go up there. And I went ahead and I jumped in the car and I just headed up to that doggone Kroger's. Y'all, seconds after I had kind of left the house, Gabby called me and she said, you okay? And I was like, what you mean okay? You know, and she was like, I heard a boom, she said, or something like that. I said, really? I said, oh, I don't know what that was. I wasn't sure what to make of what she, you know, what she heard or what had happened, but it looked like I saw a lightning streak go across the sky, and I was like, oh, that was blue. That was crazy. I said, I'm thinking like a white lightning strike, but it was a blue lightning strike, or it looked like a lightning strike anyway that went across the sky. So I was like, I don't know. So I'm going on up the Kroger. I did what I had to do, you know, got some ice and everything, left, headed back to the house. When I was coming back from Kroger's back to the house, on our street, this tree had fell, and it was laying across the road. But I was able to drive around it at the very end because I can go off into the grass a little bit more, you know, and get around it. And I was like, oh my God, you know, what in the world? Turned out, y'all, that tree was the very tree that fell seconds after I had passed it. It just a second or so after I had passed, that tree fell right behind my car, y'all, literally. And I was like, oh my God. Now that was a shocker. That was a lot. That's really messed me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh my God. So the tree fell behind me, and that's that blue streak of light that I saw coming from the power line. I was like, oh my God. And so that is what just really had me like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. I was like praying, thanking God. Giving him praise and glory, because y'all, you just never know. That was very, very scary. You just never know. Y'all gotta thank God for every day you wake up, for sure. Gotta give him praise and glory. And I always do that in spare my life. That I'm able to still be sitting right here. And even doing a mukbang. And enjoying this delicious Amy soup and Fufu. Okay? Y'all, you know, we all know that taking things for granted is not something you want to do. I had to share this with you guys. If you guys can relate, this is where the part I was talking about on the community post that if you guys have stories like this and you want to tell it, if you want me to share it with everyone, you know, share it with the world, let me know. Because what I would do is I would go on here talking about people with different encounters, you know, close encounters. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to really, how to really word it. Close encounters, almost of the third kind, but close encounters nonetheless. You know, near-death experiences or something that that almost happened to you. I've had more than just this situation. It's been other countless ones, y'all, when I was coming up. So, but that's other stories, you know, to tell. But anywho, yes. So, if you guys would like for me to share your story out, I would, you know, have no problem with that. You can put it in the comment section. I'm going to try to set it up where I can share stories on here of people's, you know, close encounters or close calls or whatever you want to call it, okay? Only if you want me to. If not, I totally understand. It's fine. Or we can get to it later down the road. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's just an idea. So if you guys, you know, choose to, just drop it in the comment section and say, oh, I would love to share my story, you know, for you to share my story, you know. So, and we'll go from there. First of all, it's just going to take a minute. I know, you know, I haven't been posting a lot of videos, but as I said in my community post, I know that, you know, I know people is not going to just jump right in, but sometimes, you know, you do, because we keep it real over here, y'all. 1001, baby. One, whoop, whoop, one. Okay? Not playing around. So, you know, if you guys want to, just, again, comment below. And also, I was going to speak on, before I get out of here, Fit 10, a Fizzy Fit 10, which is 10 days of workout. Okay? So, I was just trying to see if you guys wanted to join and doing that. I said in the community post as well that I didn't want to throw that at y'all as well, because I haven't been posting, so I'm sure it's been a minute. I've been on here before. It's been a long time, and I know that, you know, it takes really, you know, people seeing you and, you know, getting familiar with you and everything enough to want to do those things with you and not be showing back up. But if you decide to, and you say, you can just put it in the comments if you want to, and I just consider, you know, if enough people come in and say, hey, you know, oh, I'll do this with you, so that'll be cool, you know, and we'll go from there. But if not, I'll wait, give it a little time, do some more videos, talk about it, keep it, you know, upfront conversation, you know, and we go from there, okay? But your girl is gonna get out of here, and I enjoyed my goosey soup and fufu. I said it, goosey soup again. My goosey soup, okay? No. Y'all. This is so good. Mm. The collards and the catfish. And the little cheese. I didn't put a lot, just a little cheese. It was so good. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I kind of had a taste for some soup anyway, y'all. It's like, I just wanted some soup. Mm. I don't know if the microphone is working all that good. It could be making a lot of noise, rubbing up against the table. I apologize if that's the case, y'all. I don't know. Mm. Y'all might hear me move it around or something like that until I get used to figuring out how I'm going to go about it. But anywho, I love y'all so much. Y'all take healthy care, stay healthy, conscious, and fridge friendly, and take care of your mental health. Put God first in everything you do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Karate chop the subscribe button, y'all. Okay, show you some love in the comment section below. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love life.